Joining me now from Baltimore is Bishop Michael Burbidge of the Diocese of Arlington. Your Excellency, welcome back to the program.
Thank you, Lauren. Good to speak with you today.
This gathering was billed as a forum to address clergy sex abuse, including a discussion of a code of conduct for bishops. Were you surprised by the Vatican's request to delay any votes until after the global meeting in February?
I was surprised to hear that this morning. The bishops all learned that at the same time, around 9 o'clock this morning. That was the first it was mentioned to us. So yes, I was surprised.
Why do you think it was?
It was explained to us that the Holy Father wants more global discussion before we take any vote. And so, as you know, in February, he is calling the heads of all the bishops' conferences from around the world to meet with him. And the Holy Father has decided that he wants that discussion to take place, which we might be enriched by before we take a vote. It does not in any way discontinue our moving forward this week in the discussion of those items. It just will not be a vote.
In our News Nightly poll, our exclusive poll, when we asked for Catholics' opinions of how the U.S. bishops have handled allegations of clergy sex abuse, 56% of those Catholics surveyed said the bishops have done a fair or poor job. Do you think that this is a missed opportunity to respond to lay people who have been demanding action?
I assure you that the bishops came into this meeting knowing that action is required, and we are going to continue on that path. The first action, of course, is to remain as we have been since 2002, following the charter and the essential norms that we approved. We understand coming into this meeting that a new mechanism for holding bishops accountable and providing greater guidance, especially through lay people, those things are essential, and we want to continue on that path. So there will be robust discussion in the next couple of days, just as that was planned. The only thing different is that formal vote. But our discussion, our desire, our commitment to move forward are all very much present. We understand that that is necessary. We understand that is what our lay faithful very much are desiring to see from us.
Today, you and your brother bishops have been hearing the testimony of clergy abuse victims, and we've reported that groups representing survivors are also upset by this delay. What is your message to them?
Well, first of all, to hear from two survivors this morning in the presence of the Blessed Sacrament was very, very powerful. Very moving. The speakers who spoke to us spoke clearly from their hearts and on behalf of all victims. And their courage, their sincerity were so inspiring. My brother bishops and I welcome always the opportunity to meet with victims. We do so frequently in our own diocese. But to hear these two speakers speak to the body of bishops today was very powerful. It was also very challenging to hear their stories, to hear the consequences of the abuse, not only on themselves but on their families. Made us come face to face with the horrific consequences of such abuse that we so sadly and acknowledge and forever continue to offer our extreme heartfelt apologies and renewed commitment to do everything humanly possible to eradicate such abuse moving forward. So I assure the victims that your voice was so well represented today through these two courageous individuals, and the bishops listened attentively, and again renew our commitment that today's decision not to take a vote on new action items does in no way detract from our commitment for greater accountability and transparency.
Thank you so much, Bishop Michael Burbidge of the Diocese of Arlington. We appreciate your thoughts. I know many people are now looking forward to actions. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Lauren.